Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. We've got the visitors facing the home team. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Outside Young. Pass to Vassell. 5 to shoot. To the paint. And Mobley gets it to go.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Now here's DeRozan. Williamson with it. He's watched by Kuminga. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Outside Curry. Pass to Williamson. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Kuminga. The three is up. And that's good. Vassell for 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The kick out. Curry. The 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive. Players in the game.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Charlotte's head coach. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Now here's DeRozan. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Grant.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Vassell outside. Mobley up top. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. DeRozan outside. Stolen by Vassell. Here's McDaniels. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor.
Here's DeRozan. Right side Curry. takes the three. Mobley grabs the board.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And Williamson with the block. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Curry. And there's a pick. Misses from close range.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Clark. DeRozan outside. 1:44 left to play in the first. Outside Curry. Who poked away. And they'll get another chance. And it's Clark on the take. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
1:27 left in the opening quarter. And that one's good. Jovic.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now Young. No points yet. To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Now here's Curry. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. There's the triple. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Young. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Here's Curry. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Young from long range. That one is off. Here's Clark. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Indiana. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. And they pick up 2. McDaniels got 7.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Indiana shooting their first foul shot of the night. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan, his ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Vassell can't get it to go. And Curry's got the ball here for the Hornets. It's a three-point game. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Curry, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Charlotte, no good that time either. Indiana leading by 5. To the paint. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
There's a screen. Outside Curry. Looking to end this cold spell. He got a piece of it.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Back to Curry. For 3. Curry splashes it in.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Charlotte trails by 6. DeRozan with the ball. Up top, Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Clark. The kick out. Curry. Block at 4. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Outside Young. Pass to Mobley. Right side, Kuminga. Here's Williams. Back to Kuminga. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Kuminga's got 6 here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And that one's good.
0 fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Vassell. The open shot, Kuminga. Offline with a baseline jumper. Charlotte trails by 8. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:21 left in the first half of this game.
Jay Crowder.
DeRozan right side.
Now, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. DeRozan hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Right outside. Outside Walker. Rebounded by Jovic. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
It's Walker on the wing. Down low. 6 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. "23 seconds left to play in the half." And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Charlotte's shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the second. Indiana leading by 3.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Looney. And here's Wright from the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. Charlotte trails by 3. And here's Curry. Kicks it out to Clark. Now here's Curry. And stolen by Mobley. Here's the break. And it's Young to the rack.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jovic. Mobley with the block. It's McDaniels on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Intercepted. And here they come. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
How about the acceleration of DeRozan on the break? Just beats everyone down the floor for an easy opportunity.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
DeRozan right side. Stolen by Mobley. And they're on the break. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Outside Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Good work, Steph. We like watching.
Vassell outside. Drills it from deep. Vassell's got 6 points.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Vassell outside. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Curry. Charlotte trails by 8. Pass to Jovic. That shot is off. And Young has got the ball here for Indiana. McDaniels from long range. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. Now DeRozan. He's got 9. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game. A minute 50 left in the third quarter here. Left side Curry. Shot clock at 5.
Well, that's called using your gifts to great effect. Mobley puts every inch of that wingspan to work and says, absolutely not.
There's Young with the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
And Indiana with some changes. Indiana leading by 6. Right with the ball. No made baskets yet. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Curry with it. Hartenstein covering.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
They get it back. And here's Wright from the arc. Connects from downtown. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And so Curry nails both of them.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
To the middle. Kleba with a steal. Here's the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Off target from 3-point range.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
That one drops for him.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
And stolen by Williams. Done with a steal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And that's good as he hits both shots. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 5 ticks left in the third. Here's Wright. Just 3 on the clock. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Indiana ahead. Up 9.
53. It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Charlotte trails by 9. Here's DeRozan to the inside. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
And here's Vassell. Outside Young. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Williamson. The kick out. Curry. Goes back up. Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Vassell. Left side Young. The teardrop. Here's Mobley. Second chance shot. And here's Kuminga for 3.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
Right side Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 24.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
To tie it up. Hits the trifecta. And it's a tie ball game. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
On the wing, DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Back to Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Young looking over the floor. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
DeRozan outside. DeRozan dribble drive. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Young. Back to Vassell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with a steal.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
DeRozan outside. Outside Curry. Curry takes it in. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Vassell.
2 minutes remaining.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Young. Right side Kuminga.
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end.
Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Back to DeRozan. On the wing, Curry. Indiana with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. On the wing, Vassell. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Fast break. Here we go.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Outside Curry. Pass to Clark. There's the three. He can't get it to go. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Williamson with the block.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Outside Young. Back to Daniels. From outside the arc. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
McDaniels with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here's Curry for three. It falls.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player
Well, welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Hornets and Indiana. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Curry. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And here's DeRozan, following Jonathan Kuminga's three. Here's Curry. That shot off the mark. Nice defense from Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
There's a good screen. With the shot. Curry, good. Curry's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is Young. Clock at 6. Mobley. It's good on the putback.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
DeRozan inside. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Curry outside. Vassell grabs the board.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Pick by Kuminga. Here's Young. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
A 3 ball. The Hornets pull it in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Now, here's DeRozan. Nothing on the board. The shot by Curry, no good. Here's McDaniels. Finished off the break.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Inside, here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Indiana leading by 5. Young outside. Going inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, here's DeRozan. To Curry. Here's Jovic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
.58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Vassell with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the basket by Vassell.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Well, that's just inconsistency from him. It's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision.
Finished off the break. 7 points for Stephen Curry.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Ball stolen. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense.
11.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Charlotte trails by 11. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Curry on the wing. He's got 7. Pass to Jovic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And here's Walker. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Jovic. Outside for Curry. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Williamson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Wright. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Left side Walker. Outside Williams. It's picked off. Left side Curry. DeRozan in the corner. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Indiana leading by 8. It's Young on the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Young. Indiana again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clark with a wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now just a 5-point Pacer lead. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
2 minutes.
And here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Evan Mobley.
That one on Mobley.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Kicks it out to Williamson. It's Vassell on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Outside Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's DeRozan. He has 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down low. Here's Williamson.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Mobley at the elbow. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And we've reached halftime in this one. Indiana out in front. They're up by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now Young to the inside. Here's Kuminga. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Kuminga's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Curry deciding where to go with it. Not loose. It's stolen by Kuminga. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Williamson.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm, and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
And a deep three from Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 10 points in the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Puts up a 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Kuminga. And the shot no good, a bit short. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 7. And the shot goes in. He's got 9.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now here's McDaniels. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Assist goes to.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Young, good.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hornets.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Williamson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Takes a shot at the elbow. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. Curry on the wing. Young with the steal. Pass to Vassell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Inside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Outside Curry. Five to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Into the lane. Off with the layup.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He's off on the second. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-4 run. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
1:53 left in the third. Here's McCain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCain's got his first bucket of the night. Pass to Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Kessler, the screen. To the middle. Nice move. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And it's right missing. And the Hornets call time here. decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to McCain. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McCain's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. "20 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Crowder with it. Still yet to score. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pacers lead by 2.
49.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Young outside. Mobley a screen. With some arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Now here's Curry to the wing on the left. To the paint to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
And that one drops for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, he won't miss many from that shot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Jonathan Kuminga shooting. They get Stephen Curry, and that one misses. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. A 2-point game.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Outside, Kuminga. Young looking around. Here's Mobley. 3 seconds left. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Here's DeRozan. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Everything's within Curry's range.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here is Curry. Inside. And stolen by Mobley.
His 4th giveaway tonight. Just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 19 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Ooh, taking the hit. Steph Curry.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Here's Mobley. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Mobley with the block. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Snatched away. Clark with it. Kuminga picks him up. Curry outside. Vassell grabs the board. It's Vassell on the wing. Mobley right side. Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Shooting as the whistle blows.
Him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Pacers leading by 3. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. Clark outside. Curry is inside. To tie it up. Offensive rebound. Curry on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Young. On the arc. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. Outside DeRozan. Curry on the wing. Launches from deep. The 3 won't fall.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Let's go. And the miss. So a close game. See. it.